taking breakfast, so probably
Thank you.
gonna be fine.
Do you guys bless people when they cough?
Oh, was that a cough?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a sneeze.
They
I
just sound like a
sometimes
sneeze.
do. You don't say bless you in Japan, though, right?
No, you don't. Did you hear about the time that Bibu said "taskaru" to a taxi driver when he sneezed?
Oh God.
Yeah, and he didn't say anything back. And she was like, "I wonder why." And then she eventually learned that's not a thing that you do.
Oh no.
It's a habit. That's a stream thing. That's a streamer thing. That's
I love this.
especially in Japan.
Aww.
Actually, I feel like I've been really lucky. I've been really lucky in terms of like things that I shouldn't. As in like, how do I say this? It's like in the little things. For example, like I nearly lost my phone. I left my phone in a taxi. This was like last month, and it was on a day where I had 6 different like appointments slash scheduling things I had to get to. And in the morning, I left my phone in the taxi. And I didn't realize until I had walked away because my earphones disconnected. My Bluetooth earphones disconnected from my phone. And I was like, oh my God, what? And then I went out to see if the taxi was still there because I'm like, what do I do? And I was by myself, right? And then it turns out the taxi was still there. But not only that, the driver had gotten out and was chasing after me. Thank you so much, Taxi Oji-san. Yeah. And I was like, damn. So in that sense, I think I've been pretty lucky. Imagine you realized it wasn't in your pocket later. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I was like, damn. I mean, it was a little bit late because there's quite a distance before earphones disconnect Bluetooth-wise. But no, what happened was I put it in my pocket, like in my jacket pocket. But when I leaned down to get my bag, it must have fallen out and I didn't realize. But thank God the driver realized. Have you ever lost your phone before? No, I actually, touch wood, I've never lost my phone before, ever. Nope, never. I've never dropped it somewhere and forgotten it. Actually, where have I? I mean, not for long periods of time. Like, for example, I think I've forgotten it in a bathroom, but then I realized like 10 minutes later and I went back and it was still there, type of thing. Yeah. Like, you realize immediately for me. Yeah. My phone is the one thing that I'm very anal about, especially when I'm outside. I lose it inside my house all the time. It's great when I'm inside my house. But when I'm outside my house, I'm just very much, I need to know where it is at all times, just because I can't function without my phone. So in that sense, I've been pretty lucky this year.
Yesterday, I have a taxi driver trauma. I took a taxi home yesterday from my recordings. It was the most... I'm not good in social situations, man. So when taxi drivers talk to me, basically the taxi driver was trying to pressure me into becoming my personal driver, and I don't think they were joking. The taxi driver could speak like broken English, I guess, and then they started talking to me. I made the mistake of like saying how much I take the taxi because of like studio work. I didn't say because of studio work. I just said shigoto, right? I said like, oh yeah, I take the taxi all the time because I have to work and stuff, right? And then he was like, oh, you take the taxi all the time? Ah, then you must have the money for it, right? Instead of taking the taxi all the time, why don't you just get a personal driver? Remember the conversation of like, I should have an excuse of what I do for a living off the top of my head so I don't panic? I need to get my story straight. Because the taxi driver was like, what do you do, huh? Do you live in Japan? How often do you take the taxi? What times do you need to take the taxi? and what company do you work for? And I was just like, I'm bad at lying. Basically, I was like, I just work in social media. I just work for a Japanese company in social media. That's it. But then when I said that, he was like, but usually young girls don't usually make enough money to take the taxi all the time. If you work in social media, then you must be making this much money. So if you're taking the taxi a lot, then you may be making this much. Do you need someone to drive you? And I was like, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. And then I was panicking internally. I was trying to laugh it off, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm fine. I also got asked for my social media, and I was like, I don't have anything at all. In the back of my mind, yeah, even though I work in social media, I don't have any social media. Yep, that's the answer. Just hopefully no one will see through that. But it seemed to have worked. After I said I didn't have anything, the conversation kind of ended, and then the ride ended. But I was like, I've never been so internally panicked when I think about the encounter. I'm like, nervous, panic. I do need to practice my cover story. I'm just not good at it. 同じ未来を見て